From the Student Activities Center on the campus of Stevens Point, Pacelli Cardinal boys basketball is on the air as the Pacelli boys basketball team looks to remain undefeated on the season. Cardinals come into this game. They are 5-0 overall. They are 2-0 in the Central Wisconsin South Conference. And this evening, they will take on a Central Wisconsin foe, the Pittsville Panthers, who come in 2-3 overall, 1-0 in the CWC South. As this is our Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select. You're good to go. Cardinals coming off a non-conference victory the other night over the Iola Scandinavia Thunderbirds. A game that was really not indicative of what the final score was, 72-55. The Cardinals were victors, but it was a game where in the second half, it was a 9-point ball game, and the Cardinals had to stay strong to be able to pick up the victory over the Thunderbirds that evening. Cardinals were led in scoring. Jaden Awe had 17 points. Camden Shirk pitched in 16, 10 for Logan Meyer. Those were our players of the game that joined us in the postgame. A big victory for Pacelli in that one. As for the Pittsville Panthers, they come in 1-0 in the conference as they picked up a conference win the other night. Also in their contest, they're 2-3 overall in the season. They picked up actually a non-conference loss the other night, but they have won their only conference game that they have played this year. That was over Tri-County 78-50. They also defeated Abbotsford. They've lost to Iola Scandinavia and Rib Lake. This is the Auto Select pregame show on Zaleski Sports. We're back with more of our pregame show in 90 seconds. You're watching Pacelli boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
And back out at the Student Activities Center, our Auto Select pregame show rolls on. Auto Select, your best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services, locations on Church Street, Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you are good to go. Could be a historic night here at Pacelli. A little birdie told me that Jaden Awe is 41 points from 1,000 tonight, so it could be a historic night here at the Student Activities Center. Jaden, of course, had his career high in the matchup that we had at WIAA Fremont, as in that one, he put up a career high 36 points that night, so he would have to eclipse his career high. Obviously something doable, so stay tuned for maybe a little bit of history here tonight. Cardinals playing some very good ball. Again, number 4 in the current rankings, and they've got high hopes for this squad. They are looking to win conference. They're looking to win a regional championship. They're looking to go to sectionals and win that, and, of course, end their season down in Madison at the state tournament. The scary thing, I think, with the Cardinals is we have yet to see them put together a complete game. We've seen bits and pieces, but we have yet to see the whole enchilada, as they like to say. They did get challenged the other night, and I thought they answered the bell really well against Iola. They trailed by 1 about midway through that first half. Cardinals then went on a 15-0 run. I mean, they just show you how quick they could score in spurts and really start to turn the tide against teams, and hopefully they can continue it here tonight. And it seems like each game, obviously, you got the big three with Meyer, Aue, and Shirk that produced some very nice statistics, but then you've had players step up, such as a Logan Martin, such as a Hammerly. You get other kids, Van Order, Yaidi, who was one of our players of the game. So that's what the Cardinals are going to need. They're going to need one of those other players to step up routinely to try to help them out. Against Pittsville tonight, again, 2-3 overall, but they are 1-0 in the conference. So you got to take them, you got to respect them, and see what you could do against them here this evening. This Pittsville squad, a fairly young group, only 3 seniors on their roster for the Pittsville Panthers this year. So a young squad, maybe the Cardinals can get them into maybe some, get them down early, get them some foul trouble, and try to see what type of depth that they may have. And that is the wrap-up of our Pacelli Cardinal Boys Basketball Auto Select pregame show. We appreciate you joining us. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the opening tip. You're watching Pacelli Boys Basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Oh my gosh!
In today's economy, it seems the value of a dollar continues to shrink, while the services offered are getting less and less. Here at Maher Water Corporation, a new high-efficiency system made by WaterCare can help ease the stress on your checkbook. We are always available to analyze and recommend one of these units.
So while we can't actually make your money grow, we can make the value of what you get from Maher seem like it.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
It's simple, but true. Time is money. At Sherrill Tire and Service, we have over 20 mobile service trucks to get you rolling and growing again. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers, your locally owned farm tire dealer.
And we welcome you back out to the Student Activity Center here on the campus of Stevens Point Pacelli as the Cardinals, it's hard to believe, this is their last game before the Century Classic. which will take place on the campus of the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point, in which the Cardinals will play Wisconsin Rapids Assumption and Bondwell when we get to that point. Let's take a look at this evening's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Pittsville Panthers. They will start out with, at one guard, will be a senior, Jacob Hardinger. He is joined in the backcourt by fellow junior Logan Zickert. Up front for the Panthers, they'll go with sophomore Dawson Luther. He's joined in the front court by Braden Friday. And rounding out the starting lineup will be sophomore Dalton Darr. Head coach is Mr. Mark Denniston, assisted by Mr. Justin Rayburn and Mr. Dan Rayburn. For the Pacelli Cardinals, they will look like this evening. At one guard will be a junior, Melise Badoon. At the other guard will be a senior, Joseph Birch. At the starting forward, actually another guard, they're going with a three-guard lineup, will be senior Logan Meyer. And up front for the Cardinals, they will go with their usual starting lineup of junior Camden Shirk, joined by the man in the middle, 6'7" junior Jaden Alway. Head coach Mr. John Shirk, assisted by Mr. Adam Hinker, Mr. Travis Kemp, Mr. Bailey Houston, and Mr. Kyle Murphy. Cardinals in the home whites with the red numerals. Pittsville in the visiting purple jerseys with the white numerals. Sort of look like the Pointers out there. We got the Pointers against the Cardinals. That's sort of what we look like we have here. Let's hope Pittsville not as good as the Pointers. Pointers off to a nice start this year. Coach Dernbach doing a nice job. Opening tap is controlled by the Cardinals, and we are underway. Logan Meyer with the ball out top. Got it out to Badoon. Badoon skips it out to Meyer. Top of the key. One dribble. Got it to Badoon in the corner. Post feed to Alway. They work it around the perimeter. They're trying to get it back to Alway. Skip it out to Camden Shirk. Wide open three. Good! Camden Shirk for three. And the Cardinals take the early 3-0 lead. Panthers into the front court. That's Dawson Luther. Luther got it out right side for Zickert. Into the post. Loose ball gathered by Friday. Now back to Zickert. He's turned away. Back to Friday. Open three is long. It's boarded by Jaden Alway. Here comes Alway down the court. Skips it to Badoon. Dribble drive. Nice dish. Birch backdoor layup is good. Joseph Birch with his first bucket of the game. And it is 5-0 Pacelli. Luther into the front court. Dribble drive to the lane. Dishes. Darr. Kick out to Hardinger. Two-man game there. That's Dawson Luther. Luther pressured out by Alway, who steps out. Now Hardinger on the right side in the post. They're trying to back down Shirk. Got it back out to Darr. They work the perimeter to Hardinger. Hardinger working with Zickert. And they sort of don't space very well over there as Meyer pressures him there. Good defense by the Cardinals in their trademark man-to-man. Right side now Luther goes to the baseline. Dishes. Zickert. Dribble drive. Kicks it out. Darr wide open three. That's long and it's boarded by Camden Shirk. Here come the Cardinals. Shirk. Kick out. Alway open three. Good! The Cardinals are cooking tonight. 3 for 3 from the floor thus far. And the Cardinals lead 8-0. Now handled out top by Luther. Luther goes right side. Birch, good job jumping in. Layup at the other end is good by Jacob Hardinger. And then they're going to call violation on Jaden Alway. They're going to say he stepped over the line. Turnover back to Pittsville. Cardinal Sports brought to you by Maida. Get your customized uniforms, team shirts, school apparel, and so much more from Maida Custom in Stevens Point. Pittsville basketball after the turnover. Luther with the ball out top. Dribble drive in the lane. Dish to Darr. Got it back out to Hardinger. Hardinger. Pass stolen away by Badoon. Badoon all the way to the rack. Misses the layup. Put back is good by Shirk. Good hustle there by Camden Shirk. Didn't give up the play and was able to get the putback bucket. 10-2 Pacelli. Other end. Shot. Missed. Another opportunity swatted away by Alway. Cardinals in transition. Meyer ahead of the pack. He holds it on the left wing. Back out to Shirk. Shirk to Meyer. Dribble drive. Dish. Camden Shirk. Open three. That's off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Hardinger. Hardinger into the front court. Picked up his dribble, kicked it out to Zickert. 10-2 Cardinals just underway. 3 minutes into this opening half. Hardinger straight up top of the key. 2 dribbles, gives it off to Dar. Dar skips it out now to Zickert. Zickert wasted his dribble there with one of them, gave it up to Hardinger. Hardinger pressured by Shirk. Cardinals do such a good job of really forcing you to work hard for a good shot. In the post, the catch. Shot up, blocked away by Birch out of bounds. Joey Birch showing the vertical there, swatting away Friday's attempt, and the Panthers will have to inbound on the baseline. Ball inbounded to Friday. They working around the perimeter. Look for Friday in the post. They'll have to settle for Hardinger. Right-hand shot, no good. Alway skies for the board. Jaden Alway up the court now for the Cardinals. Gave it up to Myers. Step up 3, short. Battle for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it's going to stay with the Cardinals. Pacelli basketball on the sideline right in front of the Pittsville bench. Meyer will be the trigger man. Gets it into Alway. Right side to Shirk. Shirk holding and looking. 2-3 zone look now by the Panthers as they switch it up. Cardinals have forced them into this zone, and then a foul right here. Pittsville thought they had a clean steal, but there was a lot of contact from behind by Zickert. Zickert's first team foul, number 1. Cardinal Sports brought to you by Mutual of Wausau. Insurance protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Alway steps into a 3, in and out. Battle for the board. Birch took it away. Got it back to Alway. Gives it up now. Meyer, no-look pass. Caught by Shirk. He regathers, and the Cardinals will reset. Badoon, he'll put up a 3 from the wing. That's short. Battle for the board. Birch comes up with it. Had it blocked away. Shirk, the putback is good. Camden Shirk for 2. 12-2 Cardinals. Cardinals have come out aggressive early and often in this one. A steal. Shirk got it ahead. Badoon, right-hand layup, misses. A little bit too heavy off the rim. Boarded by Zickert. Zickert quickly the other way. Skips it out to Friday. Friday gives it up to Hardinger. Hardinger into the post. Tough shot is up and good off the hands of Dalton Dar. 12-4. As Friday with the bucket. Apologize for that. Shirk underneath. Gets it out to Badoon. Badoon back to Shirk on the baseline. They'll skip it out to Meyer. Meyer open 3. Front rimmed it no good. Alway the offensive board. Goes up from 10 and scores. Jaden Alway. So strong. And just goes up. And once he skies, you're not going to stop him. On the drive, we're going to have a foul called on the Cardinals on the way in. Dawson Luther got a shot rejected, so looked at Jaden, and they exchanged some pleasantries, all in good nature. Penalties, or the foul is going to be on Meyer. His first, team foul number 1. Timeout taken. It's going to be a 30. We're going to keep it out here. 14-4, Cardinals in front. 13:02 remaining in this first half of play. Our game broadcast is brought to you in part by Hoff Favor Real Estate. Andy Hoff and Cindy LaChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate Group are your local Stevens Point realtors. That's Andy Hoff and Cindy LaChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate. And also brought to us in part by Point Heating and Cooling in Stevens Point and Plover. With more than 100 years of making your homes and businesses comfortable, call Point Heating and Cooling or visit pointheating.com. Good start for the Cardinals here. Hot shooting from the floor. That is something with this Pacelli squad. They had some good looks the other night against Iola, and I think if they maybe would have shot a little bit better, it would have opened up the gap earlier. Pittsville out of the timeout. Luther up from 10. Shot misses. Alway grabs the board, and they're going to say he was fouled on the shot. Foul is going to be on Yaite, his first, team foul number 2. Free throws for Dawson Luther. Pacelli student section making a little bit of noise, and the first free throw is missed. Decent crowd here for a Thursday night. Totally, as the season goes on, I just think more and more of these Cardinal games are going to have big crowds. They're going to want to come out and see this group of student athletes. Luther's second one is good. 14-5, the Cardinal lead cut to 9. Just under 13 minutes left in the first half. Shirk with the ball gets it out to Meyer. Now to Van Order, also into the game. Skip pass to the corner, Shirk. Shirk pounds the dribble. Nowhere to go. Skips it back to Van Order. Van Order regathers it. Skips it back to Shirk. 2-man game there. Long passes, but the Cardinals athletic enough to recover. Meyer with the ball. Dribble drive, 17-footer. Good! The maestro, Logan Meyer, tinkles the twine, and it's 16-5 in favor of the Cardinals. 12-15 and counting. Now Friday with the ball. Friday pounds the dribble. Thought about pulling up for a three and gives it up now to Dar. Dar now left wing. Controlling is Grossman. Steal by Shirk. Shirk, coast to coast, throws it down. Camden Shirk almost mistimed the jump, but was able to regather and get the throwdown stuffed. Three-pointer at the other end is good for the Pittsville Panthers. It's Dawson Luther. Luther with the first three for the Panthers. Alway the other way. Shot misses, gets his own rebound. Got it out to Meyer. Meyer skips it to Shirk. Alway coming across, looking for the post feed. He gets triple teamed, and the Panthers can't recover on Meyer. Wide open three, missed it short, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Pittsville basketball. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Rocky Rococo's. For your next catering, birthday party, family night out, or just lunch in the move, make it delicious, cheesy, Chicago-style deep dish slice from the one, the only Rocky Rococo's in Stevens Point. 10-point Cardinal advantage. Three-pointer put up by Pittsville, and that's missed, by Hardinger. Here come the Cardinals in transition. Van Order thought about stepping into a three, skips it out to Meyer. Give credit to the Panthers. They do get back on defense as Meyer now gets it out to Shirk. Wide open three from the corner, misses. Boarded by Friday. Cardinals have cooled off a little bit after the 3-for-3 start. Now Hardinger into the front court. Pressured by Shirk. Shirk, boy, uses his body so well to try to steer the offensive player. Now skip to the corner, inside Friday. Friday bodies up against Alway. That's no small feat there. Out to Hardinger. Open three is good. Jacob Hardinger for three. And the Panthers back within 7. 10-25 and counting. Meyer into the corner. Skips it out to Van Order. Van Order, ball fake, out to Shirk. Hoist up a three. That's short, and it's going to go out of bounds. Cardinals hit those first few shots, and now they haven't fallen from the outside. I think they got to be a little bit more patient and work it a little bit for a longer shot. I think that three's always going to be there. Utilize Alway with some touches in the post. Just my 2 cents on that one. Hardinger up the court, gets a high ball screen to Friday. Friday pulls up for three. Good. Braden Friday for three. 18-14. Well, Pittsville on a mini 8-0 run of their own. Van Order, left wing three, off the rim, no good. Alway, the offensive board, goes up, lost it on the way up, got it back, count it, and a foul. Jaden Alway, the hoop and the harm. Foul is going to be on Friday. Friday's first, team foul number 2. Just when you think you have Jaden Alway stopped, he comes up with 2 or 3 offensive boards. And just a gifted individual. Eyes the bucket, in the air, and good for the three-point play. Alway has 8 this evening, 21-14, under 10 minutes remaining. Into the front court now. That is Hardinger. Got it back to Friday. Dishes out to Dar. Open three, off the rim, no good. Battle for the board. Yaidi clears it for Stevens Point. Here come the Cardinals. Meyer in transition. Gets a high ball screen from Van Order. Dishes to Yaidi. Yaidi, ball fake, gives it to Shirk. 15-footer is good. Camden Shirk's feeling it. He's up to 11 in the first half. Getting some good looks and knocking it down. Now into the front court. Zicker gets it out to Dar. Dar working with Grossman. Now Zicker. Zicker, hand off to Hardinger. 9 minutes left in this first half. Meyer operating against Hardinger to the rack, goes up, missed it, but a foul on the Cardinals. Free throws forthcoming. Foul's going to be on Yaidi. His second. Team foul number 3. Jacob Hardinger to shoot a pair. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Wood Street Rentals. No matter the job, big or small, look to Wood Street Rentals to get the equipment you need to get the job done, offering a wide range of equipment needs and delivery to any job site. Look to Wood Street Rentals in Stevens Point. So Yaidi has to come out with 2 quick fouls. and Flaker comes in. 23-14, the Cardinals by 9. Free throw is up and good. He got the shooter's roll. Don't get style points on free throws, but they count all the same. 23-15, an 8-point lead for Pacelli. Van Order skips it out. Flaker, wide open three. Bucket! Nice shot there by Braden Flaker. That is the third three-pointer of the game for the Cardinals, as they've gotten their outside touch. Friday out top. Fumbled the ball, gave it up to Hardinger. Panthers, Zickert picks up his dribble, gives it off to Dar. They really try to work it on the perimeter, do the Panthers, with Awe patrolling the lane, not anywhere too open to go. Now with the dribble is Luther. Got it inside. Shot is up and good by Hardinger. Now Jacob Hardinger having himself a nice night. He has 8. Cardinal lead back to 9. Flaker down deep. Shirk double team. Skip out to Meyer. Meyer dribble drive baseline. No look dish off the hands of Awe. Loose on the floor. And it's going to be taken by the Panthers and out of bounds. Oh, Friday knew it. He tried to regather it, and 2 hits in the ball, and he knew he hit it out of bounds. Turnover back to the Cardinals. 26-17, Pacelli up by 9. 7:58 remaining in this first half of play. Van Order picked up his dribble for Meyer. Sizes up a 17-footer. Off the front rim, no good. Boarded by Hardinger. Hardinger to Zickert. Zickert up the court. Dishes. That's Luther for 3. In and out. Offensive board, Dar. He goes up. That's too heavy. Boarded by Meyer. Cardinals look to break. 7.5 left. Meyer, dribble drive, dish. No look. Shirk scores. Camden Shirk with an assist going to Logan Meyer. Full timeout taken by the Panthers. We take one with them. 28-17 Pacelli. 7:29 left in this first half. We're back in a minute. You're watching Pacelli boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s-themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill.
11-point Cardinal advantage as we are midway through this opening half of play. Luther into the front court for the Pittsville Panthers. Now Hardinger down Main Street. Fall away 10-footer blocked by Van Order. Good defense there by Van Order holding his ground. Awe gets it ahead to Van Order. He'll put up a 3. In and out. Rebound put back is good by Camden Shirk. Shirk's game, I think, his jumping ability is so underrated. And an offensive foul called here on the Panthers. Good call by the outside referee. I always believe you don't reward a player out of control, and right there Hardinger called for the offensive foul. Too many times it's called on the defense, so a good call by the outside referee. Good crew we have working this game here tonight. 30-17 Pacelli. Meyer. Step in 10-footer is good. By Logan Meyer, he's as crafty as they come. And unless you've got 3 defenders on him, he's going to find a way to either get a pass off or a shot. Now Hardinger. He'll hold it for Zickert. Zickert picks up the dribble, looking, lobs it out to Hardinger. Hardinger looking in the post, unable to get it into Friday. Now Luther gets it back out to Hardinger. Hardinger puts up a 3 and hits it. That's from way downtown. Jacob Hardinger, one of those 3 seniors. He leads Pittsville with 11 tonight. Van Order gets it out to Meyer. Meyer back to Van Order. Open three. Good! Andrew Van Order for 3. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 15. That was good ball there. Few passes. Now a steal. Logan Meyer with it. Meyer leading the fast break. No look pass. Shirk layup. Good! Oh, razzle dazzle. Meyer up to his old tricks there. And Shirk finishes it off. Well, he knew where he wanted to go with that pass from the get-go, and now a foul on Meyer. Yeah, he tried to strip it from behind and got caught there, but that happens. Second personal on Meyer, 4th on the team. Cardinals may have to sub for Logan. Cardinals up by 17. 5.5 minutes left before halftime. Boy, just when you think you got the Cardinals at bay, they go on a quick run. Hardinger gets it out to Luther. Luther, dribble drive. Kick out, right side, Zickert. Zickert to the corner, Hardinger for 3, no good. Boarded by Jaden Alway. Alway down the court. Gave it up to Shirk, and his pass is tipped out of bounds. Going to stay with the Cardinals. Cardinal Sports brought to you by Feltz Dairy, the culture of Wisconsin, forever tied to life on the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Feltz Dairy store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. Feltz Dairy Store, food, family, and fun. Van Order for 3. No good. Flaker, the offensive board, and they're going to call a held ball. It's going to be Pittsville basketball, but I give credit to Braden Flaker. He did not have position there, but he found a way to at least get the ball and get the possession arrow flipped to the Cardinals. 5:07 left before halftime. Cardinals up by 17. Into the front court, Hardinger. Pressured by Flaker. Hardinger holds, looks, gets it in the post. Friday, up and under, nowhere to go. There's a big mountain called Alway right there that you don't want to deal with. Now Grossman skips it out to the corner to Hardinger. Hardinger, dribble drive, step away, nowhere to go. Now Zickert. Zickert, floating 5-footer, hits nothing. Meyer the board. Meyer up the court. Meyer looking around, lobs it out to Flaker. Flaker, open 3, good! Braden Flaker for 3. He has 6, and the Cardinals stretch their lead to 20. 4:20 remaining. Friday gets it out to Zickert. Left corner, 3-pointer on the way, no good, boarded by Flaker. Here come the Cardinals in transition. Alway up the court. Jaden Alway between the legs, takes the hit, misses, gets the rebound, and will go to the free throw line here. Good persistence by the big man. Did not give up on it, and he will shoot 2. Cardinal free throws are brought to you in part by Serve Pro. Jamie Wenzel free throw. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. Alway hits the free throw. Jaden with 9 thus far tonight. He'll shoot once more. Cardinals after tonight, 2 weeks off. Not an ideal part of the schedule here. Granted, you've got the holiday in between. Second free throw is good. But no games until the Century Classic for Pacelli. No conference games to the new year. Into the front court now, Hardinger gets it out to Zickert. Zickert off to Luther. Cardinal bench making some noise, imploring on their teammates. 3-pointer up, no good. Boarded by Camden Shirk. Shirk up the court, surveys the scene. Throws it ahead, Van Order. Gets it over to Alway, who tried to dunk it and missed. Oh, man, right idea there. Just couldn't convert. Now out to the corner for Logan Zickert. 3, that is good. Boy, the Cardinals with almost a terrific play on one end, but unfortunately it turned into a transition 3-pointer. Flaker got it out to Meyer. Meyer throws it left wing. Flaker back out to Meyer. Logan gets it out to Van Order into the post. Alway bodies up. Fall away 15-footer is true. Man, even when you do play good defense on him, he finds a way. One talented individual. He just has an arsenal of moves. 44-23 Pacelli. Under 3 minutes left in the half. Luther goes baseline, dishes. Dar got it out to Zickert. 3, no good. Always skies for the board. Gets it ahead to Meyer. Meyer into the front court. Running layup is good. Logan Meyer with 6, and the Cardinals lead by 23. They've doubled them up. Here comes Luther. He'll hoist up a 3. That is good. Well, Pittsville's not going to go without a fight. They're running and gunning. That is their 6th 3 of the game. Shirk from 15. He hits. Well, you don't want to get into a basket-for-basket game at the Cardinals, as they definitely have the horses to run. 30-second timeout taken by the Cardinals. We're going to keep it out here. Cardinal Sports are brought to us in part by Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing the Central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment with hometown care. Also brought to us in part by Fleet Farm. Toyland is now open at Fleet Farm with their Price Match Plus guarantee. If you find a lower toy price, they'll beat it by 5%. You'll get the best price on a huge selection of toys at Fleet Farm. AJ Ligman here with you. Chase Lyons, our on-site studio engineer, and announcer in training, Brandon Bierencott with us, hanging out here. Going to be a part of the Zaleski crew tomorrow night up in Marshfield, so we appreciate him joining us tonight. Ball controlled by the Panthers. Zicker, pressured by Birch. Now got it out to Hardinger. Hardinger dribble drive, stolen away. Hammerly with the thievery. Hammerly into the front court, got it ahead to Badoon. Badoon kicks it out to Hammerly. Hammerly dribble drive, turned away, backdoor pass, Logan Martin 3, good! Logan Martin for 3. Net gets tied up. Referee Tim Stagey asking one of the Pittsville players to assist. Tim should have jumped up there, but I've seen his vertical, and he would not have gotten it. So, all in good fun. Tim's a good guy. 51-26, shot blocked away by Birch. Here come the Cardinals. They get it ahead. Badoon, cross-court pass. Martin scores. Nice work there by the Cardinals. Defense turns into offense. 53-26. Down the court, Luther. Got it out to Darn. Skips it out now to Grossman. Three-pointer is up and good by Hardinger. Man, oh, man. Hardinger's not afraid to shoot. He gets off the bus. He's within range, as he's shown it here tonight. Badoon into the front court. Cardinals still with a comfortable lead at 24. Martin holding on the right wing. Skips it out to Badoon. Cardinals going with the smaller lineup right now. Yaity's the big man, patrolling the post. Now Badoon catches it near the timeline. Got it out to Hammerly. Right side, Martin. Martin dribble drive, dishes, Hammerly. Hammerly steps away, gets it inside, gives it up to Yaity. Yaity back out to Badoon. Good patience here by this Cardinal 5 on the floor. Martin for 3. Rimmed it, no good. Rebound battle for, and a foul called on Martin. Logan Martin, his first team foul number 5. It'll be Pittsville basketball. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more at nicolaybank.com. 30 seconds left before halftime. Pittsville in possession. Luther with the ball, and a foul called here. It's going to be called on Badoon. His first, team foul number 6. Thought the game tonight has been called well. There's been some good flow. They've let a little bit of contact go, but nothing too egregious. Joey Birch gets a nice hand from his teammates as he found some debris on the court. Good humanitarian there. Pittsville inbounding here. Hardinger gets it into Luther. Luther gets it back on the wing for 3. No good. Yaity with the rebound there. Got it ahead to Hammerly. Cardinals will hold for 1 shot. 15 seconds left before halftime. Hammerly pounds the ball. Got it out to Badoon. Back out to Hammerly. Now to Badoon. 7, 6, 5. Hammerly in the lane. Tough shot. And they're going to say it's tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with Pacelli. Inbound on the baseline for the Cardinals here. Still have time to catch and shoot with 2.2. Birch catches. Got it out. Martin 3, and they're going to say it was too late. Shot wouldn't have counted if it went. Halftime score. Pacelli 53 and Pittsville 29. Good effort by the Cardinals in that first half. Balanced scoring and just a good all-around effort. This is the type of game I think the Cardinals have been looking for most of the year. 53 points in the half is getting it done. They've done an ace job. Cardinals up here at the half by 24. We're going to take a break, and we will be back with our halftime programming. We'll do that all after this 90-second timeout. You're watching Pacelli Boys Basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Rocky Rococo.
My pizza.
Pizza. Hand-style pizza.
I love it.
Cheese sauce. Toppings and slices.
You'll love it too.
Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
And we welcome you back out to the Student Activity Center. A.J. Lickman with you here courtside. Stevens Point Pacelli leading by 24 at the half, 53-29. It is time for our halftime game statistics. Camden Shirk leading the way with 19 points. That's a game-high 19. 12 for Jaden Awe. 6 apiece for Logan Meyer and Braden Flaker. 5 for Logan Martin, 3 for Andrew Van Order, and 2 for Joseph Birch. 6 3-point field goals for the Cardinals, which I believe in all the games that I've done of theirs, I think that may already be a season high. I don't know what they did at Menominee Indians, so don't quote me there. 16 2-point field goals. The Cardinals are 3 out of 3 at the free throw line in the first half. The Pittsville Panthers, they are led in scoring by Jacob Hardinger. He had 14 to lead the Pittsville Panthers, 7 for Dawson Luther, 3 for Logan Zickert, 5 for Braden Friday. 7 3-point field goals for the Pittsville Panthers, 3 2-point field goals, 2 out of 4 at the free throw line for Pittsville in that first half of play. 53-29 Pacelli. That's Pacelli's biggest lead of the game. The Panthers have yet to lead this evening. Cardinal Sports are brought to you in part by Ag Country. Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Also brought to you in part by Par 4. Find so many delicious lunch and dinner options at Par 4 Bistro in Wapaka. Perfect for a night out or a treat for the whole family. Find everything you could ask for under one roof on one menu at Par 4 Bistro, Highway 54 in Wapaka. Excuse me, I mentioned before, after tonight, the Cardinals, they do not play until the Century Classic. They will play their games in the Classic on Thursday, December 28th. They'll take on Bondwell in the last game of that session at 8:45. That'll be game number 6 of the Classic, and then they will play the final game of the Classic on Saturday, December 30th at 8:30. We won't be bringing you either of the games in the Century Classic. I did find that out. I don't know if there will be any of the games broadcast from the Classic, but being that's a holiday tournament, head on out there. Show your support in person, and we'll be back with you after the new year. So a lot of good games. You take a look. You've got a lot of local teams. You've got Wisconsin Rapids-Lincoln. You've got, of course, Pacelli boys and girls. You've got Spash boys and girls. The Lincoln boys and girls, I should mention. You have the Assumption boys. You've got the Allman girls. And you have the UW-Stevens Point Pointer men. So a lot of great opportunities in the Allman boys. So I think you should get out there and check it out because, again, the Cardinals are going to be vying with Allman probably for the conference title. So it'd be good to get a good look at the Allman Bancroft boys. Coach Kurt Lamb always puts out a good product, a team that plays hard. So definitely get a chance to go out and see them over the holiday break. 53-29 Pacelli at the half. We're going to take a minute timeout, and we'll be back with more. You're watching Pacelli Boys Basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
As a proud sponsor of Zaleski Sports, Stevens Point Brewery brings you a variety of gourmet sodas to indulge in while watching your favorite teams. Flavors include black cherry cream, kitty cocktail, mango, orange cream, vanilla cream, and root beer in regular or zero sugar. Have it as a float for the perfect post-game treat.
To me, the perfect run is when things start to get tough and I'm trying to keep my pace going and I hit this moment where I just quit thinking about what I'm doing. I've heard surgeons mention that as well, that during their best surgeries, you're kind of in just a pure flow. You know, my goal with patients is to try to help them get back to doing what they want to be doing.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in AutoSelect. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, AutoSelect will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at AutoSelect, you're good to go.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
And back out at the Student Activity Center, 53-29 Pacelli at the half. Cardinal Sports are brought to you in part by Par 4. Find so many delicious lunch and dinner options at Par 4 Bistro in Wapaka. Perfect for a night out or a treat for the whole family. Find everything you could ask for under one roof on one menu at Par 4 Bistro, Highway 54 in Wapaka. And also brought to you in part by Culligan Water. Get Culling and Water for only $9.95 per month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culling and Water at CullinganH2O.com. Cardinals will go with their starting five of Badoon, Birch, Meyer, Awe, and Camden Shirk. 6'9", Jaden Awe. I feel bad I've been slighting him 2 inches. I think he grew 2 inches maybe since halftime. That's what we'll go with. That's what we'll call it. So, got a chance to... Matt Thiel stopped over and said hello. Got to work with Matt in the travel insurance industry, so caught up with him for a little bit at the half. Always good to see fans out at the game. So here we go. It's Cardinal basketball. We're underway. Birch with the ball on the wing. Got it out to Meyer. Still the 2-3 zone look by the Panthers. Meyer holding. Skips it out to Badoon. Inside to Awe. Outside to Badoon. Inside to Birch. Took the hit. Got it to Badoon. 3. Short. Battle for the board. Birch gets it. Put back is good. Joseph Birch for 2. And it's 55-29. Biggest lead of the game for the Cardinals. Hardinger into the front court. He's been the main man for the Panthers with 14. Al Luther pressured by Meyer. Gave it off to Friday. Friday bodied up by Birch. Friday kicks it out. Three-pointer. Luther off the rim. No good. Took an extra bounce. Awe rips down the board. Here comes Jaden Awe down the court. Awe into the lane, pulls it up, throws it to the baseline to Shirk. Back out to Awe for 3. That comes up short, boarded by Hardinger. Panthers push it into the front court, and Hardinger will give it up to Friday. He'll step into a 3. That's heavy. Boarded by Awe. Gets it ahead to Shirk. Shirk down the lane, throws it down, and the foul. Camden Shirk. And him and Jaden Awe have a moment there as Shirk skied through and got the hoop and the harm. What a nice play there by the Cardinals. But Camden Shirk have himself a night. He's got 21. Foul's going to be on Friday, his second. Team foul number 1. 57-29 Cardinals. Boy, when they play, they're like poetry in motion sometimes. Just some great ball to watch. Free throw hit by Shirk. Cardinals are 4 out of 4 at the free throw line. That's something good to see because they've struggled this year. 58-29, 16:40 remaining. Steal by Birch. Birch brings it up the court. Birch to the rack. Missed it. Oh, what a dunk by Awe. Oh, boy. Tuck the kids in. Awe down the lane as he threw that one down there. Oh, man. Jaden Awe skied up there, and that got everybody excited as he really threw it down with some authority. Birch missed the layup, but Awe clean up on aisle 4 there. Shot by Luther, no good. Boarded by Awe, lost his footing, and he's down on the ground. Hopefully he's all right. As he went down and grabbed at either an ankle or a knee, and they're going to have to help him off the court here. He has that left leg up, and hopefully it's something just minor here. He had the ball, started to come up the court, and went down, and then when he tried to get up, he went almost right back down. Grabbing towards his left ankle. Let's hope he's okay here. Oh, it's the last thing you want to see with a team like this, to have a player of that any caliber go down, but boy, Awe, just such a key cog. Here's Meyer for 3, short. Boarded by Birch. Got it to Shirk. Shirk goes up and scores. Camden Shirk for 2. 62-29 Pacelli. As they check on Jaden Awe on the bench, and everybody sort of holds their breath. You hope the young man is okay. Now Hardinger with it outside. Got it to Dar. Dar gave it up to Hardinger. Right side Friday. Friday pounds the ball. Double team. Battle for the ball. Friday got it back. Skips it out. Dar hoists a 3. That's short. Out of bounds. They're going to say it's going to stay with Pittsville. Coach John Shirk talking to Jaden Awe on the bench. He just sort of looks like in one of those little bit of shock phases that something had happened there. Hopefully he's all right. Ball skipped out to Friday. Friday got it in deep. Skips it out now. Friday down the lane. Gave it up to Zickert. Zickert, three-pointer no good. Boarded by Birch. Gave it up to Yidey. Yidey got it ahead to Meyer. Meyer into the front court. Fall away 5-footer. No good. Battle for the board. Friday with the board there. Here come the Panthers in transition. Into the front court now, Friday. Gave it off now to Zickert. Zickert stripped away, stolen by Shirk. Shirk gets it ahead to Badoon. Badoon all the way to the rack, scores. Melise Badoon for 2. 64-29. Now into the front court is Hardinger. Gave it up now, controlling Luther. Skips it out to Dar. Dar now to the corner to Friday. Friday pounding the dribble. Skips it out to Hardinger. Hardinger holds it there. Hardinger pressured by Shirk. Hardinger right side now to Dawson Luther. Luther pounds the left-hand dribble, trying to go up and under, stolen away by Birch. Good hands there by Birch. 2 Pittsville players hit the floor. A steal. Shirk into the front court. Shirk got it out to Badoon. Inside Yaite. Nice dish, Birch, and the layup is missed. Great look by Zachary Yaite as he just facilitated the ball around, and the layup, though, was missed by Birch. Now in deep is Luther. Luther goes baseline. Birch, great defense there, caused the turnover. Here come the Cardinals. Meyer to the rack, score it. Logan Meyer for 2. He has 8. Pittsville with the basketball, trailing 66-29. Into the front court now, Dawson Luther got it back out. 3-pointer miss, boarded by Birch. Gave it up to Shirk. Shirk now into the front court. Shirk skips it to the corner. Meyer in deep. Shirk, layup no good. Battle for the board. Yaite saves it in. Good effort by the big man there. Got it out to Birch. He'll put up a 3. Off the rim, no good. Boarded by Friday. Now loose and deep. Controlled by Hardinger. Hardinger will walk the ball into the front court. Holds it outside the 3-point line. He'll drop it off now for Dawson Luther. Luther gave it up to Friday. Stripped away, stolen by Logan Meyer. Oh, good job there by Logan. Snuck in from behind and took it away. Got it out to Badoon. Down the lane. No good. They're going to say a foul on the floor. Foul is going to be on Zickert. Zickert's second, team foul number 2. Cardinal Sports are brought to us in part by Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft. Cheese Pleasers, a local hidden gem filled with finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese strays. Shirk up from 15, no good. Battle for the board, and it's grabbed by Friday. Now the ball given up to Hardinger. Hardinger pressured by Badoon. Now loose and deep. They'll work it around the perimeter. Friday now backs it out near the timeline. Now gives it up to Luther. Luther dribbles right side. Got it to Dar. Dar pulls up, missed the shot, boarded by Shirk. Shirk dribbles the ball into the front court. Shirk down the lane, goes up. They're going to say no shot. They're going to say the foul's on the ground. Inbound on the baseline. So Dawson Luther picks up the foul. That's his first, team foul number 3. And a timeout's going to be taken by the Cardinals. We'll take one with them. 66-29, Pacelli in front. 12:28 remaining in the second half. We'll be back in a minute. You're watching Pacelli Boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
In today's economy, it seems the value of a dollar continues to shrink, while the services offered are getting less and less. Here at Maher Water Corporation, a new high-efficiency system made by WaterCare can help ease the stress on your checkbook. We are always available to analyze and recommend one of these units.
So while we can't actually make your money grow, we can make the value of what you get from Maher seem like it.
And we welcome you back out to the Student Activity Center. It is Pacelli basketball. Meyer with it. Got it out to Flaker. Flaker right side to Joey Birch. Birch right corner, 3 by Meyer is no good. Boarded by Camden Shirk. Shirk got it to Birch. Birch gives it up to Meyer. Meyer, no look pass. Birch in deep. Got it back out to Flaker. They work it around the perimeter. Shot up by Meyer. That is no good. Battle for the board. It's grabbed by the Pittsville Panthers. Into the front court they come. Hardinger with the ball. Hardinger got it into the post. Friday pressured there by Flaker. Battle for the ball in the court. It's going to be a held ball. 66-29. If you're joining us late, Jaden Awe unfortunately had to leave the game with an injured leg is what we will call it. He's getting it looked at on the Cardinal bench. Hopefully that young man will be okay. Into the front court now, and a foul called on the Cardinals here. It's going to be on Camden Shirk, his first, team foul number 1. To the free throw line will go Braden Friday. He's going to shoot a pair. In the air with the first, it's good. He will shoot once more. That is the first points of the second half for Pittsville. 66-30 the score. 11:45 remaining. Next free throw by Friday is no good, and it is boarded by Logan Meyer. Meyer brings the ball into the front court. Right side now, controlled by Martin. They'll skip it out to Logan Meyer. Meyer left side to Martin. Three-pointer up, no good. Boarded by Shirk. Shirk to the rack, scores. Camden Shirk for 2. And it's going to be Pittsville basketball. 11:18 and counting in this second half. With the ball is Derek Grossman. Grossman got it out now to Friday. Pulls up for 3. No good. Battle for the board. It's going to be taken down by Logan Martin. Here come the Cardinals. Martin got it ahead to Shirk. Cardinals leading 68-30. Ball now back outside to Meyer. Meyer inside Shirk. Layup. Good. Nice job there by the Cardinals. As Camden Shirk got it from Logan Meyer. Now into the front court come the Panthers. Up with the shot is Friday, and he is good. Braden Friday having himself a nice night. He has 8. 10:34 and counting in this second half. Ball kicked out to Flaker. Flaker on the right-hand side puts up a 3, no good. Boarded by the Pittsville Panthers. Here come the Panthers in transition. Hardinger into the front court, pulls up from 15, short, and a rebounding foul on the Panthers here. It's going to be on Dar, his first, team foul number 4. Going to have some substitutions here. They did take Awe off the bench and to the locker room. We'll just leave it at that. I'm not a doctor here, and we can only hope for the best for that young man as they looked at his left leg. 10:16 remaining. 70-32. Cardinals leading here comfortably. Hammerly got it out to Flaker. To the corner for Martin. Martin skips it out to Hammerly. Hammerly to Flaker. Flaker got it back across for Hammerly. Out of the corner to Van Order. Out of Martin. Gave it up to Flaker. Flaker back out to Martin. To Flaker. 2-man game. Now the Cardinals work it to the corner. Cardinals work some clock here. Hammerly pulls up for 3. Good! Lucas Hammerly for 3. And the Cardinals stretch it to 73-32. Now the ball controlled by Grossman. Grossman gets it to the corner to Hardinger. Hardinger skips it out now to Friday. Now in deep. Ball given up. Three-pointer by Luther is good. Good look there for Dawson. Luther, the net gets raveled up, and they will get it out. Thing with Awe on the injury is it was just he was bringing the ball up the court and just slipped down. It was just one of those probably the least physical thing he's dealt with in this game. So, again, we just hope for the best for the young man. He had 14 when he exited the game. In deep now, Martin got it out to Hammerly. Hammerly a ball fake. Got it right side to Martin. They work the perimeter. Left corner now, Van Order. Van Order thought about a 3. Now we'll bring the dribble out top. Gave it up to Flaker from 15. No good. And it is boarded by Grossman. Grossman gives it out left wing. Left corner to Friday. Friday back out top. They work the perimeter. Grossman for 3. no good. Boarded by Flaker. Flaker gets it ahead, stolen away. That's Luther. Luther into the front court. Luther down the lane, then they're going to call a foul on the ground here. Baseline throw in for the Panthers. Again, our game brought to us by Cheese Pleasers. With all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, cheese trays for Wisconsin's finest cheeses. Stop at Cheese Pleasers right off of I-39 in Bancroft. Panthers get the ball into Friday. Friday gets it out to Grossman. We go under 8.5 minutes remaining. 73-35 Cardinals. In deep, layup up, no good. Boarded by Yaite. Yaite gets it ahead to Hammerly. Hammerly into the front court, Van Order. Van Order brings the ball back out to Flaker. Flaker left side to Martin. Martin in the left corner. They work the perimeter. Hammerly, he'll put up a three. Off the rim, no good. Boarded by Derek Grossman. Grossman into the front court. Here come the Panthers. 73-35. We go under 8 minutes remaining. Inside to Friday. Back outside. Ball fake. Down the lane. Wild shot. Misses. Yaite tips the rebound. Got it to Flaker. Good effort by the Cardinals there as they tag team that rebound. Van Order into the front court. Van Order gives it up. Yaite steps into a three. That is long, and it's boarded by Zickert. And now a ball in the court. Heads up. Not playing soccer tonight as we had a soccer ball roll into the court. We don't need any other things to happen here. Cooler heads will prevail. It was just probably a young kid who lost control of it. They got it out of play. That got one of the biggest ovations of the night there. Everybody was screaming. 73-35. Panthers with the ball. Zickert got it out to Friday. 4-3 off the rim, no good. Battle for the board, and Logan Martin takes it away. Good effort by Logan Martin. So the foul is going to be called on Hardinger. Second team foul number 5. 73-35 Cardinals, 7:17 remaining in this one. Boy, tough to focus on the game here, I think, for the Cardinal bench. Of course, they're concerned about one of their key players and his availability moving forward here after getting hurt tonight. You just really, really hope for the best. Shot from the wing is up and good. Three-pointer for Van Order. I give credit to them. They're battling through it. As it's got to go next man up. 76-35 Pacelli, under 7 minutes remaining. Now Luther to the baseline. It's turned away there. Skips it out now to Zickert. Zickert dribble drive, right side three on the way is good by Luther. Dawson Luther having himself a night. He has 13. 4 of those coming on three-pointers. Now the Cardinals control. That's Martin goes in, and they're going to say he traveled. Traveling violation on the Cardinals. Clock keeps running because it was a 40-point deficit at one point. So this clock will not stop for the duration of the game. Friday into the front court. He'll bring the ball out top. Gives it off on a handoff to Zickert. Zickert down the lane, goes up. Shot misses, boarded by Van Order. Here come the Cardinals. Van Order into the front court. Brings the ball back near the timeline. Left side now to Flaker. Back out to Van Order. Van Order brings the dribble back near the timeline. Got it to Yaite. Back out to Flaker. Flaker dribbles into the lane. Got it out to Hammerly. Steps into a three. That's short. And it's boarded by Friday. Here come the Panthers the other way. Into the front court they come. Friday. Holding, looking. Gave it off to Luther as we get down to 5.5 minutes left in this one. Right corner now to Zickert. Zickert gets it back out to Friday. Now the handoff to Grossman. 3-man game there. Three-pointer is short, boarded by Hammerly. Here come the Cardinals up the court. Hammerly into the front court. Got it to Van Order. Ball fake, dribble drive, 10-footer. Good! Andrew Van Order. He has 8. And the lead back up to 78-38. Panthers still fighting hard, though. Coach Denniston's group not going quietly. Dar with a tough shot. Missed it. Boarded to Yaite. Got it ahead to Van Order. Van Order's layup is good at the other end. And Van Order Took an awkward spill there, but maintained his balance. Now Luther on the other end for the Panthers. Gave it up to Zickert. Ball stolen away. Good hands by Hammerly. Here come the Cardinals. Hammerly got it up to Martin. Reverse layup, no good. Ran out of a real estate there and comes up short. And it's a rebound for the Panthers. Into the front court now, Luther. Luther gives it up to Friday. Step back three-pointer, short. Boarded by Hammerly. Boy, I feel like we've played whistleless ball for the last few minutes. 4:18 remaining. Three-pointer, Martin. That's long. Yighty battling for the board, but it's secured by Zickert. And the Panthers bring it back up the court. Back out top now to Friday. Friday gives it up to Luther. Luther pounds it in deep. Luther double team. Kick out, catch Zickert. Zickert turned away, gave it up to Luther for three. Off the rim, no good. Neither team can buy a bucket here in these last few possessions. Now Martin into the front court. Martin all the way down Main Street, missed the layup. Good look for Martin. Split the double team, but just couldn't convert. Zickert into the front court. Timeout taken by the Panthers. They want it strictly for substitution purposes. Cardinal Sports, we thank our game day sponsors, Fanny's Family Restaurant, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. So the timeout by the Panthers strictly for substitutions. It is going to be Panther basketball. 3.5 minutes remain. We've got some substitutes getting ready to come in for the Cardinals. Brody Withers, a few new names in for the Panthers. Caden Rayburn, holding, looking, threw it out top. Controlled there by Darren Luther. Luther now to the left side. 3 minutes left. As we're late in this one, the Cardinals have dominated throughout. They led 53-29 at the half, and they've opened it up in this second half. Luther into the post, lost the ball, stolen away. Here come the Cardinals. See if the Cardinals will take a timeout to get subs in here, and they do. Timeout taken by the Cardinals for, I think, strictly substitutions. Asher Jordan, good to see him making his season debut tonight. Senior coming back from injury in the football season. Nicholas Grivach into the game. Grant Hinker and Mitchell Grover. Asher Jordan with the ball out top. Mitchell Grover wearing 22. I see that. They had the scouting report on 35, but he gets into 22. Well played, young man. 80-38 Cardinals. Right wing, Grivach, three, good! Nicholas Grivach for three. And that gets a nice round of applause. 83-38. Ball in deep, boarded by the Cardinals' Mitchell Grover. So Nicholas Grivach putting up a three and hitting it. Grivach dribble drive, dishes. Hammerly gets it out. Asher Jordan for three. Missed it. Boarded by Grover, but it goes out of bounds. Jordan, he likes to shoot it from three, and he's got a good stroke. So he's going to be a nice addition now coming back from injury. Well, you really just hope, though, this squad can stay healthy. That's the main goal here. 83-38. 1:44 remaining. Ball controlled by Darren Luther. Got it out to Rayburn. Rayburn into the corner to Dar. Dar skips it out. Controlled by Grossman. Grossman controlling. Brings it back out top. Now in deep. Ball thrown to Luther. Goes up. Shot no good. Boarded by Grover. Here come the Cardinals on the break. Hammerly into the front court. Got it out. That's Grant Hinker, and an offensive foul called here. Offensive foul, I believe, on... It's going to be on Mitchell Grover. He picks up the player control foul. His first, team foul number 3. We go under a minute to play in this one. 83-38 your score. Handled out top now by Withers. Shot from 15 is short. Saved in, and they're going to say it's going to be off of Grover last. Student section, excited to see some of these players who don't get a ton of minutes come in on this one. 35 seconds remaining. Pittsville gets it in. Rayburn got it back out to Dar. star to Grossman. Grossman down the lane. Layup, no good, but Grossman will go to the free throw line. He will shoot 2, and this will probably end the game here. We're down to 18 seconds. They'll probably stop the clock with just a handful of seconds so it doesn't expire with him shooting. So Grossman to the free throw line. Cardinal Sports brought to you by Shoot a Funeral Home, your local family-owned and operated funeral home, committed to serving families and compassionate, individualized, and affordable funerals. That is Shoot a Funeral Home of Stevens Point and Plover. Grossman misses a pair. Battle for the board, taken by Luther, missed it, boarded by Grover. Excuse me, and that's going to end it here tonight. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and that is it here tonight from Pacelli. The Cardinals win by a final score of 83-38. Cardinals outscore Pittsville 30-9 in the second half. We are going to take a break, and we will be back with our postgame show. That is our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We'll do that all in 2 minutes. You're watching Pacelli Boys Basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Now we're good. Okay, now we're back out with the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We're going to talk to our player of the game, Andrew Van Order. So we will welcome him in. Andrew Van Order will come over and join us. We'll get Coach John Shirk first. And Coach, we welcome you into the postgame show. Big victory for your team here tonight, 83-38. I don't know if you have any update or what you can share, but obviously the thought of the hour, Jaden Awe going down in this one, unable to come back in. Hope for the best for the young man. That's all we can do at this point. And I know it's just disappointing to see it happen to anybody, but obviously it was a tough situation.
Yeah, it's obviously a huge loss for the team. You know, he's there emotionally for the team. He's there physically for the team, and right now we need to be there for him. So yeah, he's having a hard time.
Yeah, I mean it. Like I said, you never like to see anything happen like that. It was tough to see, but I thought your team. I thought you kept your composure. I thought you just next man up. I mean, this team does have some depth, which is an important thing, and it could be moving forward with things. And I thought tonight you got a lot of nice efforts. This young man right next to you is going to be a key contributor who has been helping this year and can step up. Mr. Van Order, who did a nice job. That's going to be big for this team. You're going to have to have different parts, be trying different things here moving forward to try to help out in the short term.
Yeah, it is fortunate that we do have a lot of talent on the team. Like you see tonight, we can put a lot of guys on the floor and we still can play and be successful. It's going to be a little different way of planning, for sure. But the guys will step up. I just want to make sure they're there for emotional support for Jaden right now as well.
And that's, with this team, they're such a close-knit team. They're your family. That's really how they are here. You're Camden Shirk. Camden had a great night tonight, put in 28, and I thought he really let the game come to him. And he showed you that he can do a lot of good things and had some assists, had some steals. He's definitely a player that can take over when he needs to.
Yeah, Cam's pretty explosive, puts a lot of time and effort in. And he's a good teammate. Like I said, he does look for his teammates, and they can count on that he'll find them as well if they're open for sure. But
now,
I appreciate. I got to get going.
Yeah, I'm going to let you go. Thanks, Coach. Thank you. Good to see you. Take care. We'll welcome in Andrew Van Order here into the post-game show, and this is, as a student athlete, it's just an odd night. Your team's winning big, doing well, and then one of your top players goes down on the court. Again, we're not going to try to read into what's going on, but obviously it was a tough scene to see there. As one of those senior leaders on this squad, what do you feel you need to do in that situation to try to help the team stay the course in the court?
Well, I feel like, he is a big contributor to the team, but we need to keep playing as we've been playing. Like, he's never been there, but he has. I know we have the talent and fill in those spots that are missing, especially rebounds. That's what we need, rebounds and defense. But I think, it's a big loss, but I think we'll be just fine.
And, it's one where I think, as we were talking with Coach here, just the depth that you have, and I think the senior leadership too. You know how it is. You're the quarterback in the gridiron, having to be a leader of the team and stuff. You have done a really nice job here in basketball, coming in, being that first or second guy off the bench and getting some hustle plays and getting some points. And it seemed like tonight your shot was starting to fall for you, and obviously you can bring that, but I think leadership too is another thing you bring to this team.
Yeah, that's right. You know what? We have a lot of seniors on this team. As you can see our little poster over there. I know all of us combined, we make a pretty good team, everyone. But we've been together for so long. I moved here not too long ago, but I feel like it's just one big family right now. And I think it's going to be a great time, even though there's hard things in life that we have to go through. And this is one of them, but we just have to keep moving forward, head up all the way.
If there's one team that can handle it, obviously, is the Cardinals here. You guys do have that depth. You do have that family atmosphere. You're well coached. You have a lot of things going for you. And the team undefeated thus far. Now you get some time off, get to enjoy the Christmas holiday and everything, but you guys get back at it in the Century Classic. 2 tough non-conference teams coming up, which for this team, I think that's something you guys relish. You play up to your competition, I think. And unfortunately, at other times, you may play down to the competition too, but nonetheless, I think it's going to be good to get some practices under the belt, get a little break with family and friends, and then back at it in the Century Classic. So a lot of exciting things coming up. You look forward to playing the Century Classic?
Yeah, I always love it there. It's a bigger court, bigger stadium. Lights are on. I like to call it prime time, 8:30. So hopefully it gets packed, put on a show for them.
Well, as Andrew said, come on out and see the Cardinals. They'll be there. They got the 2 late games. They got the one on the second night that's the late game, and then you get to wrap up the tournament on that Saturday night. Well, you know what to do. Andrew, I'll give you the microphone. You do your thing, and then we'll wrap up the post-game show.
I'm Andrew Van Order, and I'm in the house.
Right, awesome. Thank you. Good job.
Yeah, thanks.
Good luck. Take care. All right, AJ Ligman with you, but it's one of the tougher post-game shows that I've done. Obviously, the concern for Jaden Alway now, based on the type of injury. We appreciate Coach Shirk for coming on out. Not an easy thing to do, just considering the circumstance. As let's take a look at our Nasonville Dairy final stats of the game. 28 for Camden Shirk, who led the way for all scores. 14 for Jaden Alway before he was hurt in the game contest. 10 for Andrew Van Order. 8 for Logan Meyer. 6 for Braden Flaker. 5 for Logan Martin. 4 for Joseph Birch, 3 apiece for Lucas Hammerly and Nicholas Grivach, and 2 for Melise Badoon. 26 2-point field goals, 9 3-point field goals. I believe that's a season high for the Cardinals. They were 4 out of 4 at the charity stripe, good for their 83 points. For the Pittsville Panthers, they were led in scoring by a pair of scorers, Jacob Hardinger and Dawson Luther with 14 apiece, 8 for Braden Friday, and 3 for Logan Zickert. 4 2-point field goals, 9 3-point field goals. The Pittsville Panthers were 3 out of 7 from the free throw line for their 38 points. Pacelli led at the half, 53-29. They outscored the Panthers 30-9 the second half to pick up the victory, 83-38. But Pittsville falls to 2-4 in the season, 1-1 in the CWC South. Cardinals improved to 6-0 on the season, 3-0 in the CWC South. Cardinals are now off for 2 weeks. They will play Bondwell and Assumption in the Century Classic. So we encourage you to go out there and watch our area teams compete there and hopefully see the Cardinals continue to play well. And if it's without one of their key players moving forward, again, we're not going to speculate because I am not a doctor. But if they don't have Jaden Alway for the foreseeable future there, they're going to have other players step up. They do have depth in this squad. Obviously, you're not going to replace a 6'9" dynamite player like him, but we just put our thoughts and prayers with him right now and hope things are good for a good prognostic outlook. So 83-38, the Cardinals defeat the Pittsville Panthers here tonight. That is our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We thank our studio engineer, on site as always, Chase Lyons. Thank you for helping us out, AJ Ligman. Bidding you a good evening from the Student Activity Center on the campus of Stevens Point, Pacelli. Cardinals remain perfect on the season, 83-38 your final. Cardinal boys basketball production of Zaleski Sports. Have yourselves a great Thursday evening.